Good morning, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's get into your reading, shall we, and see what we have for you today. So I'm going to use these chakra cards today just to see what centers we're working with at this time for you. I can't decide which tarot deck to work with today, so we will see what we get from there. Ooh. Okay, we have the sacral chakra. So this is this center just down here, like around the navel, just below the belly button. This is perseverance that it says on this one. So this is someone that I think the story in this card is about this gown that she's got. It's off a really famous actress, and she was sort of, you know, it's got holes in it. It doesn't look any good anymore or something, but it just kept her going in her perseverance to reach stardom, to reach what she wanted to do. And it was through her inspiration through somebody else. So this, I feel, is a reading about perseverance through being inspired by others, inspired by your own thoughts. So let's get your runes and see what we've got going on here. What is guiding you at this time? Answers. Yes. So communication. I feel like you're communicating with yourself better. You're starting to feel more inspired. Maybe you're being less critical with yourself and starting to understand, actually, you know, I can be kinder to myself. I don't have to beat myself up. I don't have to speak critically to myself all the time. And it's bringing more harmony into you. It's bringing more of this ecstatic joy. You are feeling quite positive about your way forward at this time. You're feeling like there's hope there. There's something moving for you in a harmonious way, and that is through your perseverance. And so this is an initiation that you have been through to receive this. So basically you have been persevering with something on your mind at this time, and now you are ready to communicate what it is. You're ready to take those steps. There's an element with answers of being the breath of the gods as well. So it's Odin's rune. And Odin is said to walk the earth disguised as a human to observe humans. And I feel that is what you've been doing, possibly observing other people. And I feel like you've been doing a little bit of research around what suits you, what doesn't suit you. And you found something that actually brings you a lot of harmony and joy. And this has been, without you realizing, it's almost like the universe has sent you this challenge, this test, and you passed it. That's what I'm getting from this. And is kind of here suggesting that, you know, you've come through the initiation, you know, a bit like somebody walking over the fire. You've done the work, you've completed something here, and now it's time for a fresh start. It's time for that new beginning. There may have been things that you've needed to sacrifice along the way to achieve that. But you did that. You did that for you. So let's see what the cards are telling us. So what is your current place right now? Yes. So you have... Did another card fall out then? No, it was only one. But it sounded like about 10. We have the 9 of Wands. So this is, again, another perseverance. This is somebody that has come through a lot of battles and won at each one. You've learnt so many lessons. It's almost like all of these 9 wands could represent each experience you've had that you have had victory through, but possibly did also cause some pain. But you know, without pain, how do we know what pleasure is? And vice versa. You know, you have to go through these experiences and go through these things. And I do feel that you are the kind of person that you do see the challenges of life as experiences. You're quite positive in that way. You don't see things as, oh, this is going to defeat me, this is going to bring me down. And you don't shy away from experiences or challenges either. I feel like you do like to challenge yourself quite a bit. And you are victorious at this time. So that's your current situation right now. It's like you are starting to see and realise just how much you have come through, just how much you have done. I'm seeing those buttercups standing out on there. So I don't know if you like buttercups or just, you know, when you're a kid doing that chin thing where you're like, do you like butter? So there's something about you bringing forward your inner child within this as well, and that's what's bringing you some joy and harmony. I feel you're speaking more in a fun way. It's almost like your part of your sense of humor has been returned to you if it had gone away for a little bit. Now, your challenge here is about working on things, because I feel like, especially with that perseverance card, you're working quite hard at the moment, and I feel this is on yourself rather than an actual project or work thing. It's more about how much effort you're putting in. You're really sort of like looking into things, making those decisions based on like strategy almost. You're sort of weighing up the pros and cons of things that are in your life at the moment. You're really in that decision-making time. So what do you need to focus on at this moment? I've never noticed that before. It looks like a hook on the table. It's making me think of like Captain Hook, you know, Peter Pan and stuff like that. And that again, what is Peter Pan? He is a man that never wanted to grow up, isn't he? I'm thinking of the Robin Williams one, not the Disney one. But you know, it's like, I feel like that is you, possibly, whether you're male or female. It's like you're the one that didn't want to grow up, and you still don't want to grow up. You don't have to grow up. You're kind of accepting that about yourself and communicating in this way of like, I'm just accepting myself. I'm accepting who I am and the way that I am. And it's bringing you so much joy to have had that realization of like, I don't have to take myself so seriously. I don't have to take this life so seriously. And it's led to this realization of sort of like, you know, we're constantly going through these cycles, constantly having these experiences and things. But really, we are just a moment in this timeline on Earth. So you may as well enjoy your time. And you are now making those plans to realize and align yourself with the things that really bring you, you know, contentment and fulfillment in your life. So let's see, what do we need to focus on? I got distracted with my own thoughts there, didn't I? What do we need to focus on right now? Okay. That's interesting. We got the King of Wands in the upright position and the King of Swords in the reverse position. So there's an element here of what you need to focus on is, I do feel you can be quite stubborn. I feel like you, and also a little bit impatient maybe. But you can focus on this part of you as well, which is, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is somebody that is very confident, this is like the most sexy one out of all of the cards, basically. So it's somebody standing in their kind of that power within them and owning it and being okay with it. But with this king the other way around, it's sort of like, you can hold yourself back from standing in this power in the most positive way because of stubbornness or because of impatience with yourself, I feel, more than anything else. And then it feels like you're kind of constantly going round and round in a cycle. And that's what is talking about here, is you found something, I feel, recently that has brought you some joy, excitement, ecstasy. And it's helped you to realise that you've come through an initiation. You know who you are now. You know who you want to be. And it's like a death and a rebirth situation that's going on for you. And what they want you to focus on is, where is your power? Where is the seat of your power? And it stands in your creative, in your sexual energy, I feel. Your confidence. And that's going to lead to your success. What you need to focus on, though, is this energy of stubbornness. And you can be a little bit maybe cutthroat with people, or come across as sort of like, you know, not allowing people to sort of, what's the word? Maybe not showing a little bit of compassion when people kind of come towards you. I feel like this could be to do with your relationships and things like that. So it's sort of like you're coming off as this person that's got a lot of confidence, is very sexy, very, knows what they want. But then there's this energy that holds you back of actually being quite stubborn and sometimes a bit impatient and just, not really allowing things to flow organically. But now you're in this energy of joy and harmony. That could be changing. So just be aware of that particular one. Okay, so what do we need to let go of right now? What is it that you need to let go of? Okay, yeah. So it feels like you've been in this healing, restful, kind of contemplative energy for a little while now. And what they want you to let go of now is this feeling of like, oh, I'm wounded and I'm not ready yet. I need more rest. I need more recuperation. This is someone that is, needing to step out of that energy now and into this joyful energy. As it's starting to get warmer, as it's starting to get sunnier, I feel like that is actually helping you to do that. I've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of here as well. So this is heading into ventures that you can romanticize a little bit, really enjoy, really explore, finding that thrill in things in your life, basically. So let's see, what is the future of this? What is the future of this? What is the future of this? Doesn't want to tell us, does it? Let's pick one. What is the future of this? Oh, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So the future of this is very fortunate. This has come out quite a few times, actually. It does actually go with Wunyo because it's somebody that's really glowing right now, really sort of showing up as quite content, got everything that they need, feeling really sure of themselves. And people are noticing that. People are seeing like, oh my God, this person, they've just got everything that they want, everything that they need, and they've made that for themselves. They've got themselves there. And that's how I feel this is for you with this energy, of what you need to focus on. It's like, keep focusing on that confident, beautiful person that you are. And just be aware of this sort of like defensive energy that's kind of around you. Try not to bring that out too much because it does block you from being able to feel this contentment and feeling this sort of energy of like, I've done this for myself. I've got myself where I want to be and I'm quite happy with where I am right now. Okay, let's see what your final outcome is then. So what is your final outcome here? Let's have a look. Sorry, half the pack fell out there. Let's do that again. What is your final outcome? And again, I'm going to pick the half the pack again in a minute. What is your final outcome? I don't know whether to take those. Yeah, I think we might take these ones. So there's 3 that fell out. So there's obviously a lot of cards that wanted to come out for your outcome. There's obviously a lot to be said here. Now, this is to do with following your intuition and it will lead you to love, emotional fulfillment. And there's action to be taken. You are heading towards something that's bringing a lot of good news coming in. So I do see some good news coming in. And it's to do with security and stability, something that you have been looking for, like making plans towards. So I do feel like you're driving this. You already know what is bringing you this harmony, this ecstatic joy. You've already communicated that to yourself, and that was part of your initiation that has brought you now into this death and rebirth. So it's like, right, now that you're understanding that and you're starting to speak that to yourself, this is what we're going to give you. So focus on this power, this energy that's there. Allow that inner child to really be part of this as well, so that you are feeling, when you're in that inner child energy, if you think about it, when you're a child, you don't really know what else is going on around you, do you? You don't know what your parents are going through or you just know what's in your little world, okay? And that's what they're asking you to do, is sort of like really get involved in your own little world. Don't worry about the worries of the world and things like that, because that's taking your energy away from really honing in on bringing into fruition what it is that you want, this stability, this security, this emotional fulfillment. You know, it is coming in. There's good news on its way to you. So that is what I have for you on this reading today. It's just supposed to be a short one and it's already 15 minutes long. So if you would like a personalised reading, please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. Yeah. And if you did enjoy this, if it resonated with you, I'd love to hear your comments, or for you to put an emoji or like and subscribe to my channel. And I will speak to you again soon. Have a blessed day.